Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Yeah, we're done with season one, and as expected, kind of, I guess, that last episode kind of broke me a little, but it was really, really well done. If anything that comes out of it, I can just definitely say that I wasn't expecting it to go the way that it did. Um, I really do appreciate everyone, going ahead and commenting, liking, subscribing, all of the above. And if you guys can do me a favor, share the videos around. Let's try and build a community that's based on the love of psychology, the love of characters, and the love of the show. There are a couple new animes coming up, and you guys should start seeing them in rotation. ReZero season 2 is gonna come out when it comes out. I'm not gonna lie to you. It'll just magically, only the editor will know, when the next episode just falls. So, it can be randomly like a Wednesday evening, you're having dinner, and boom, you just see a little notification that season 2 comes out. I'm keeping that under wraps. But anyway, I appreciate you guys so much. Please feel free to comment, subscribe, join us on Discord for those of you that want to. And yeah, no, let's just go ahead and jump into it. Oh God, what happened? Is this even like the same? Oh, is that Emilia? Oof. She looks so much different. Okay, okay, dude. Right? Wait, where's Puck? Oh, oh, let's take him down. Oh no. Oh, she overshot the power. Oh, people think she's a witch. She was just trying to help you. Well, that's a lot to take in for the first little bit. I guess right off the bat, something I want to touch upon is like I'm guessing frozen bonds. The title of literally like people that like she either cut ties with or something happened, right? Because bonds being the ties that we form with individuals. Um, yeah, no, I just wonder where this is going to go. This is really, really interesting, at least through like a psychology perspective, especially if you're into attachment. You'll be like able to recognize a lot of different things. And I guess this is sort of like younger Emilia's story, like probably the traumas that caused her to go ahead and be who she is. For those of you that have already watched it, you guys already know where this story is going. I don't. So, please don't spoil season 2 for those of you that are in here. And the reason I'm saying it is because mods and others have detected a lot of season 2 spoilers, so please don't spoil it for anyone, or especially for me, because I'm the one that's watching it. But damn. Okay, so even by trying to save a person's life, her emotions get the better of her and her like power explodes, right? So is magic linked to one's emotions? Like, does it get more powerful? Wait, what happened? Now I'm like, now I'm curious. Quite literally building a schema around you that like no one will ever love you because of the way that you are, because you have a scar, because you have some kind of like thing that society probably deems irreplaceable or not irreplaceable, but like ugly, in that way. Shape. Wait, does this take place after Memory Snow? What? Oh no, don't tell me. Well, that's fucked up. Oh, that's fucked up. So there's frozen people still in the forest. I wonder what that means for her, you know? And we're just jumping straight into it. I was expecting like a theme song or something, but guess I'm wrong. It happens a lot, more often than you think. Oh, she was like a little hobbit, says, like sleeping in the little rocks. Oh, oh, sleeping in a tree. My bad. Completely different. Oh, are they statues or actual people? And I'm still concerned with either or, just letting you know. But like, it makes a bit of a difference, you know. She's all out of food. Mm, oh, damn. All right, let's put ourselves in a scenario like this, right? Where essentially you know that people hate you. And if you've ever experienced any form of isolation, whether it's self isolation or isolation because of, societal structures, whether it's in high school, college, work, life, wherever it may be, you notice that you start building a schema, right? And that even the tiniest bit of kindness can go a long way. And I guess this is a good segue to go ahead and talk about that. If you guys are experiencing something bad or, of someone, please reach out. Guys, it's really, really important sometimes to close that gap, um, that isolation gap, for example, to reach out and just a simple, hey, how are you doing? Are you okay? Do you need to vent? I'm here for you. It means the world to a lot of people. So if you guys have, yeah, if you guys are struggling and you guys have like a couple friends that you trust, be like, hey, can I vent to you about something? Or like, can I get your opinion? Phrase it in a way that lets them know what you want to talk about. And it may be tough. And I'm not going to say that this is easy, but, in regards to that, if you isolate for a long period of time, it makes it harder. It makes it harder to establish the friendships and the connections that you truly want to go ahead and do and like maintain. And then like when you have interactions that like for example people that make you feel uh bad, right? That judge you, that for whatever it may be, it's gonna feel extremely isolating. Get to the point where yeah, you might put up some barriers of whatever that might be. And your schema might turn from, oh, others hate me because I look like the witch, for example, which is sort of what Emilia's going through, to others hate me because I'm me. And that's a very dangerous way to like look at things. All negative schemas are very, very dangerous. But it's just something to keep an eye on. Like, I care about your mental health, even if like we don't know each other. Like, honestly, your mental health and your self care should be a priority. So let's go ahead and keep going. Ooh, simple interactions. Oh, so every day she seems to be following a routine, huh? Yeah. Oh. Oh. Have to finish the map. Isn't that kind of like Subaru? Like literally living self-indulgent. That might be gross, but fuck. Foreshadow the foreshadow there. Fuck. As adorable as it is. As adorable as it is, the way that he talks to her is always like a fatherly, like a parental attachment type style. And for me, just looking in, it makes me wonder a lot. It makes me wonder if he knows more that she's willing to lead on just to, off of this interaction, And like his whole like, okay, like, whenever you're ready is amazing. It is really, really good to not go ahead and overstep that boundary. Be like, whenever you're ready to talk about, let's go. My only regards is like with this going forward into the Emilia that we know now, there's still a lot of like walls built up, right? And if we're gonna talk about that, like having these walls built up and like having all this like not damage, but like baggage, right? We can go ahead and say that. There's a lot of baggage behind these walls. Um, and what happens when someone forces it to open up, right? You're gonna have Emilia shocked, or you're gonna have Emilia in pain. She's probably not never gonna want to try and talk or attempt whatever it is that went ahead and keep or open up these floodgates, right? Because people are not ready to open up like all at once. So I just wonder what the progression in that is and why she keeps certain things like locked. That must have been so lonely. Wait, are these not the crystals that actually make up like the thing to keep the mob beast out of the forest? Like they look very, very similar to those. Or they're just completely different. Let me know in the comments down below because I am curious. Wow, that is a very intricate map. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Puck? Wait, who forced this contract on you? Who forced this contract on Puck? Did Emilia genuinely make a contract with him? Or was it like already a predetermined contract that he had to go ahead and fulfill? And if so, who went and did that? Like Tinfoil Hat time, right? But if the witch forced him to go ahead and do a contract with Emilia, then okay, you can go ahead and say like the witch is playing a big role in this 5D chess battle. If it wasn't, and if it was somebody else, then who is keeping tabs on Emilia and for what purpose? If Emilia managed to go ahead and do this by herself for some reason, right? Without any outside interference, you can say, oh, well, she's a very gifted spirit art user. But then it comes the question is why is he acting in this regard and saying that she's still not ready? Not ready for what? Interactions with the human world or interactions just with like herself trying to go forward? Like or like something set for him. I don't know. That's called repressed memories, hon. What are you doing? Ooh, what is that? Oh no. What? Oh, come on. You guys do deserve to die. Screw you guys. Mm. Oh, what a creep. Wait, are they even gonna get scared if she actually shows them their face? Uh, of course the creep is still gonna be creepy though. Like damn. Oh dang, she's tougher than Subaru together. Like damn. She's not even using any superpowers. Okay, dude. Okay. You're not gonna give it any. She warned you. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, what kind of OP power is this? Is this her? Or is that Puck? What? Okay, so it's everywhere that's gotten an injury. Looks like an area of effect field there. Okay, if this is really her own power, is she like essentially constantly under control thanks to Puck, right? And if that power is so OP, like any person that gets automatically cut starts getting infected by the crystals, or their life force being taken out or whatever. That's a really, really, really OP power. First off, second off, like I think Puck was essentially just like testing her. This might just be me throwing it out there, but essentially like trying to see whether or not she'd actually stand up and fight, whether or not she'd call for his help, and everything in between. Because that's a little weird for Puck to just go ahead and do that. At least a Puck that we know now. Also, this is probably really triggering all the blood, all of that. If she has any memories of trauma regarded to this. Damn, it was her then. You're forbidden from them. Who did this? I'm not kidding when I'm saying like the importance of this lays the groundwork for pretty much everything in terms of development. Because yeah, like this will essentially determine a lot of alliances. I've always said ReZero is a game of 5D chess. That there's a lot of like 3D and 4D players, but this is interesting. And if he's being forced to go into a contract with Emilia, who can't force other spirits to form contracts? Oh, that's hard. Oh no. He's probably going to get more terrified of her. Why did she do that? That was creepy, Amelia. That was very, very creepy. So I guess this is a great opportunity for me to go ahead and talk about masking. Right. If you guys don't know what masking is essentially every day when you go to work, when you go to school, when you're hanging out with friends, when you're hanging out with your mom, when you're hanging out with your dad, a relative, whoever it may be, right? We put on a different mask. And we tend to mask in ways that help us in our social situations, in whatever situation that we may be in. We do this as a way of understanding ourselves and our nature and our role in the environment, right? So, like, for example, sometimes we hang out with friends when we really don't want to hang out with them. Sometimes we laugh at a person's joke to be nice, right? And sometimes that mask tends to fall off a bit. When it falls off just a little bit, people can start picking up on a lot, right? That's sort of the true character. And with Emilia, I think I said this in one of the first episodes, is like, aside from all the drama, aside from that, I can definitely see like her having two important sides, right? One, which is a bubbly natured girl that, is just like kind of ditzy, kind of naive, it has all those like repressed memories, whatever. Now with this one, it kind of is pushing the ideology that when her mask is off, she's a very uh, protective about the things she cares about. So I just wonder if, because like even going as far as like going into the schema of like, remember this face, remember these feelings, right? Don't you touch the forest that I live in, right? The forest that she loves. It's very two-sided. Like on one side, you have this girl that wants to go ahead and be accepted and loved and cared about by society, and on the other side, you have her pushing this thing, which is like, don't you dare fucking go into this forest. This is my forest. This is me, mine, my, like selfish, like very, and it's in a way kind of like, and I hate to throw this out there, it plays into the envious nature, right? Which is like, you know, being stuck in between a rock and a hard place, and like having to wear both masks between like the bubbly and ditzy person to like to protect them all. That must be hard, considering that there's trauma, that there's like different factors all play. So I just wanted to go ahead and bring it to your guys' attention. I think this is sort of a key to go ahead and understanding like character motivations and how they explore and how they move on and everything. That look, those eyes. Oof. Ooh. Wait, isn't he out and about after it's dark? What is this? Tuck? First off, it's nighttime, right? Isn't the contract supposed to be between like 7 to 5 or like morning to dusk? This is changing everything. There's so much here. And like I can't properly process it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and like let it play. And then once I have my full thoughts together, I'll come back and let you guys know. But first, I just want to go ahead and like emphasize a couple key points in case I forget about it. Let me know in the comments, right? Which is essentially that Puck not following the set rule. And granted, this is like probably me being an idiot as well, believing Puck just because he was a spirit. But if he's not following the 75 rules, what other lies can this spirit tell? And like we already know that he has his dark side to him as well. That he's willing to go ahead and do the dirty work and get his hands dirty and protect what he thinks he needs to protect for whatever reason. For whatever reason he was formed or told to like make the contract or whatever. That's a separate thing. But shit, that's probably Puck. Oh, and Puck can use. Is that Puck? If it is Puck, can he use fire magic? Because like we saw him in the forest, right? Oh no. Yeah, what is your goal with that? I mean, it's people, it's family. I get that he wants her to grow, right? But why is the rush? Never mind. I guess it wasn't Puck. Oh, So there's a spirit that's even more powerful than him? Holy shit. Okay. And then taking that in, right? Like, what are the rank of the spirits, right? They're lesser spirits or greater spirits. And what else? Like arbiters? That's actually a show I'd like to see. Spirit Wars. What? That was an oddly timed conversation. Dreamer of memory. Damn, these forests are dangerous. What a cool looking beast, though. What is that? Oh, thank you for asking. What? That's terrifying. Oh no. Oh, nice. Is that enough, though? No, it was. Black serpent. And poison. Is the black serpent like just as deadly as like the white whale? Like if that's just a poison. Oh hell no. Oh. Oh shit. Oh. Spirit Wars, Episode 1. Ice type versus fire type. Damn. Also, she can skiboard? Oh. Is that entire thing the poison? Ooh. Ooh. So she is a witch. Oh shit. Is that just all the poison, yeah? What is a serpent then? Oh. How do you even fight this? Oh shit. I mean, you could just go ham, use your superpower. Damn, that's OP. What? What were these flash? That was a witch cult, yeah? In that flashback? Oh, damn. Talk about like assassin. Oh, the arbiter was like, oh, what an asshole. What is this? Oh, shit. Oh, wow. Okay. But I mean, I guess this is sort of like a shit test, right? Oh, oh no. Oh, there we go. There's that face again. Come on. Whoa. So is she like an actual daughter or like what? Was that Betel? What? Was that just a witch cult member? Those are the real questions. It's not like you had any control. Damn. No. Oh, no, no, no. Wow. What? Before we continue, as much as I want to go ahead and continue, let's talk about that a little bit. I've been in a situation similar where, you know, people never really acknowledged you for your achievements or for who you are as an individual, but by the titles of those around you, your brother, or your mother, your dad, whoever it may be, right? Imagine how much that must hurt, right? To go ahead and like be judged for something that you had no control over. And for you to go ahead and be like, hey, but I am me. I'm different. Like I'm Ed. Like you can say I'm like, I'm not the same person. Quite different. And like just like stating that over and over and over again. And yet people still judging you based on the actions of others, based on the stories of others, based on the experiences that others have had, and yet you're always going to be in the wrong. How? frustrating would that be like? Wow. Anyway. Spirit Wars episode 30. Puck wins. Fatality. Well, at least he's being honest. Hey. That face. Oh, shit. What? Oh, Puck. Oh, no. I thought he had taken care of it. What is this? Oh, her existence is. Imagine being told this in a circle while people walk around you and tell you all this. I want to punch him. I don't care if my hand will get burned. I want to punch them. Oh, Puck. Which reincarnation? Oh, that's dangerous. That's some 5D stuff. What? So you're gonna lose a fraction of you to form a contract. Oh, damn. So he was just a free roaming spirit. But who told him this? That's. So, hmm, that still raises the whole question about, like, his times, essentially. Oh, shit. Wow, this is filled with so much symbolism. I'm just gonna throw it out there at the end. Wow. Ooh, let's go. Never mind. Spirit Wars continued.
エミリア、この戦いが終わったらリアって呼んでもいい？バカ。僕の名前はパック。あなたのことも忘れないわ。
Oh, well, we know that Puck won. That was not going to be a surprise.
この夕焼けも君が死んでたら見とそんな話しなかったから。僕が君に契約の話をしなかったのは制約があったから。誰ととは言えないけど。制約？
What?
僕が契約できないように？でもパック、本当は守らなきゃいけないんだよ。でも君を失うことを天秤にかけたら。
Is no one else getting a red flag alert by this?
大丈夫。心配いらないよ、エミリア。僕にとっては君と一緒にいられることだけで十分なんだ。
Oh,
おっと、危ない。エミリア、君はあの時目が覚めたばかりで混乱してたんだよ。
what?
でも僕は嬉しかった。君が僕を必要としてくれて。
Okay, I know that this might be a stretch, right? And by a stretch, I mean a long stretch. And I want to say it before I completely forget. But it seems as though the author is borrowing a lot of from different mythologies and like throwing it all in there, right? So we have the Archbishop of Sloth, which I'm guessing that they're like logically that there are other archbishops, right, that we haven't met. So there's the Witch of like Envy being Satana, right? So I'm guessing that there are other witches in the same respect because the witch devoured the other ones, right? So with this whole thing, sort of the wolf eating the sun, right? Isn't that like, if I remember correctly, one of the big things from like Ragnarok or whatever? Or was it the serpent eating the sun? I don't remember. But there's a lot of alliteration to trees being the beginnings or ends, right? The beginning of something or end of something. Especially when we're talking about the tree that fell, like literally killed a whale, right? So I'm just interested in what these 5D players, because even like Puck having a contract with someone else, whoever that person is, sort of is influencing a lot of this. So that's 5D player. The spirits, right, that are stepping in, trying to move fate in a certain direction. That's 5D player. That's a play of the game. So like we just have to think about different things like this. Like for example, the serpent that they talked about. Literally, the serpent's spit that devours anything in its path, right, was being moved by a spirit to try and get Emilia to a certain point, which is interesting to think about, just in regards to everything that's sort of going on and everything that's happening. I just wonder what all this comes in relation to and who these five, like these extreme players are in the series, right? Because you're making all these shifts, and I bet you anything that Subaru is sort of the unexpected component, right? Because he sort of is doing moves. He's the pawn that can never die, right? Because if you take him down, he just keeps coming back. There's like 100 different like pawns, and he's at the center of the board. And like even if you move like your knight over, he'll eat the knight, and he'll just keep going, and he might promote himself hopefully one day. But at the moment right now, he's just placed perfectly in a like way that like his ability allows him to keep coming back. My overall thing is like it would be interesting to try and mark out all the different mythologies or all the different symbolisms that are being used throughout it and then compare it all, right? Because as an individual, if you're becoming friends with something larger than life, I'm sure you're going to get a little bit more confidence, a little bit more strength to go ahead and make the riskier move, which I'm guessing that this is the main reason why she moves out of the forest.
生まれて何百年、初めてのことだったんだ。ありがとう。
Also, the Beast of the End. There's four of them. Now there's three of them because Puck just took down one, right? And he is one himself. At least I think that's what was implied.
君が僕を幸せにしてくれたんだよ。私、パックのこと好きよ。
Oh.
お父さんみたいで。今思い出してくれたわけじゃないけど、同じ風に思ってくれたみたいだからね。僕の方も愛情を解禁したわけだよ。
Puck really was saying sorry.
なんで謝るの？なんで泣いてるの？君をずっと見つけられなかったから。
Puck.
でも、ここにいるよ。
Oh.
僕はパック。これまでもこれからも君のためだけの精霊。君のそばにいて君のことを守る。君の家族。そうだね。
Oh, Puck.
今日から僕は君のお父さんだ。甘えていいんだよ、エミリー。私のことエミリアじゃなくて違う呼び方するって言ったもん。言ったね。いいの？それに私もパックと会ったばかりだった頃パックのことだから落ち着いて。焦らなくていいよ、リア。わかったわ、パック。
Damn. Okay, but how did they meet up with Roswell? That would be cool to see animated if it's not like an after credit scene. Oh.
なんでもありません。あれ、スバル、レム、ラムも。
Oh.
エミリア様。
エミリアタンだけど、きっとこの節操が解けちまうのが寂しいんだろって思ってさ。朝早くからみんなで集まって
Okay, Creeper.
ロズバール様、申し訳ありません。すぐに朝食の準備をします。
あー、やっぱりダメか。まあ、仕方ないか。解けない雪はない。
Ooh.
氷もないって言うし。
Talk about an unexpected, like, push revelation. Oof.
スバルもたまにはいいこと言うよね。そう、溶けない氷はない。僕も信じてるよ。いつかきっと。
So, hey, we made it through and I didn't completely cry. I was carried a lot throughout the anime, actually. I had to wipe my eyes a couple of times, but it wasn't crying because I know some of you guys on Discord had a bet about how many times I'd be crying and all that. But anyway, no, this is actually a really good setup movie about like some of her past. Clearly, there's a lot more of her past that's like been repressed, right? That like you can only see glimpses of throughout like her little moments, but like the glimpses that we do see, it was a lot of character progression for her. It's been a journey. It has been a journey and a half. And someone going through those expectations, going through that scheme, going through everything that she has, it's surprising. It is really surprising to see someone still stand strong, still try to keep trying to like change the schema, the way that things are phrased, the way that the world is being viewed towards her. So I'm excited for season two. I'm also scared. And I'm scared for season two because I don't know where it's gonna go. you know, my heart was broken, if you can tell, by the end of the last episode. I actually stood up and went into the Shadow Realm, and like never came back for a bit. I think I stayed there for like two or 3 minutes, just like like screaming at a pillow and like waiting to calm down. But yeah, no, it hurt. It hurt because they set up these expectations. So now I wonder how these characters are going to develop, and also how is she going to heal from those memories itself if they ever do come back, right? Because one thing is, you know, allowing yourself the opportunity to heal and learn, and when they come processed, right? The next thing is being put in a situation where you're being forced to process those emotions. And that's where I'm scared, right? Because it can cause a person to break, it can cause a person to just completely switch. Same thing with Subaru, right? We've seen this over and over again. Where, like, if something's too much, for example, when Betelgeuse was like telling him, like, hey, are you crazy or are you acting crazy? Like, there's a difference, right? So, or psychotic per se. So like that's sort of the push that I'm wondering because I know that Subaru tends to be like the person that gives her revelations, Emilia. So yeah, I'm just wondering where the series is going to go with this for her and how she's going to progress, and specifically the contract with Puck, which is something I brought up earlier. Like I keep bringing it up because it's a game changer. It changes everything in terms of like how much did Puck know, who was the contract with, and also like what are the implications that come off of this, because it's not just so simple, at least what I found in this show. It's not as simple as A equals B. It's always like the writers was like, all right, I'm gonna throw in like layers and layers and like build on this layer in like 2 or 3 more like episodes, and then I want to drop more layers there for the finale. So it's very well crafted. And I'm just excited. I'm just excited for season 2. Whenever that's going to drop, I'm not letting it slip. A silent voice is coming up next as well, and after a silent voice, you guys will start seeing the first episodes of Attack on Titan, To Your Eternity, and Planet. And any other anime recommendations, leave them down in the Discord or in the comments down below, and I'll go ahead and put them into the spinning wheel that I do, especially after every song. Anyway, I appreciate you guys so much. Have a great night. Practice some self care. Do some self love. Subscribe. Share this video around. I appreciate you guys so much, and I will talk to you later.